we don't have a lot of storage space, so it's kind of like this do-si-do, prepping the gallery and then unpacking, conditioning, setting the next show. So it all happens in one area.
Do you close down the museum while you're doing that?
We'll just pull the gate. So I try to program it so there's always something to see.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's a ton of work. I have flipped all 3 gallery spaces in 4 days, and I would not do that by choice. Like even this summer, we hung a show in a night, and I won't ever do that again.
Do you already have a general idea of where all the pieces are going in the gallery, or do you figure it out as you go?
You know, I wish I could tell you I used all those fancy computer programs, but I do better when I'm very visual, and once I have the work there and can see it spatially, because we'll play around a lot. Like we'll kind of set things up and walk around the space, and we move things around for a while until we're like, okay, that feels right. So we literally just play around in the gallery, I guess. We're a tight deadline because all of our installations are about a week, which for the main gallery. These ones we flip in about a day. They're not too bad.
Do you ever have pieces that have conservation issues that you have to accommodate and that?
Yes, we
specific?
have. And we do condition reports for everything going in and out. But yeah, I have had pieces that we've unpacked and these were broken, you have to call the registrar and document and send them back to be fixed. Or like the Lego show was interesting because 2 of the pieces Legos don't break, but they
fell apart.
They fell apart, yeah. And we were trying to rebuild them, but one of them we were able to rebuild a little bit, pulling on my years of playing Legos with my brother. But 2 of them, we had to wait. The artist on that show, part of the contract was he had to come and walk through the show before it could open to the public and be okay with it. And he was known to walk through an installation and be like, I don't like where anything is, and shows have had galleries have had redesign their space in 24 hours. He didn't have us move one thing. I was so but he did have to fix 2 things, and he has a special glue that's his own secret elixir. And so I had to take him to 3 different places to get all the ingredients for his glue, and then he went off in the corner and mixed it up no one could be in the gallery, and then he glued the pieces back together. And so yeah, we've had some interesting nothing too major though.
Well, that's all I have.
I actually got another question. Yeah. You seem like you do a ton around here. How many hours do you put in a week on average?
Oh man, I used to. Well, you're catching me in an interesting time because I have 2 little kids at home, so I used to work full time, and in the last couple of years as I've had kids, tried to scale it down to about 3 days a week. But I'm still doing what I did full time in 3 days, which can be a little stressful. But I've also done it long enough, so I kind of have figured out how to streamline things. And then I have everyone's really supportive here, so I've been able to delegate a little more. But it still is a challenge. And I think I am doing too much 2 days a week. So in general I try to work 2 to 3 days a week, but during an installation I'll work 5 to 6 days straight.
Thanks again for taking the time to meet with us.
What a fun